Hey everybody, Teddy J on Crypto. Hope you're having a good one. So there is a lot to unpack, and we're going to start with the bad news first. Yesterday's market crash. Well, not crash. It definitely wasn't a crash. But we'll call it a hop down, you know? The Fed minutes. Okay, it's the Fed minutes. So I sat there and I'm listening to everything. I'm watching everything, and I'm just like, wow, that's interesting. When Fed Chair Powell had his press conference, he sounded a little bit more dovish than the Fed minutes that were published yesterday. However, I want you to stop and think about this. People freaked out. The Fed minutes said, listen, there's nothing in those Fed minutes that wasn't actually said, right? They're not going to say, oh, we're just going to pause. They're not going to say that. They're going to wait until that time comes and say, we're either going to pause or we're going to bump you up by another 25 basis points. That's how that works. Why are you people freaking out? Now, if you really take a step back and you really understand this, you start to realize that, yeah, I get it. Nobody wants another rate increase. However, if you look at the data is still very middle of the road, slightly on the good side, saying soft landing, no recession. But there are a lot of factors that are going on that you had better be paying attention to. Look at car prices. Look at car sales. Look at apartment rentals. I don't mean Airbnb. I mean regular apartment rentals. Look at commercial real estate. Look at homes. Start looking at those kinds of things. Look at price of food. Just pay attention to everything. It's more than just, a simple little equation. There's a lot that goes into, figuring out what the Fed has to do to make sure that the economy stays on track. Doesn't get too hot, doesn't get too cold. Now, with that said, there are a lot of people talking some schmack about Shibarium. And it really ticks me off because it demonstrates to me that even smart people make mistakes. It's not, what is it? Buy on the news, sell on the implementation, whatever. I think in this case, timing was just not on the Shiba Army's side. That's us. And this is why. You had 1.4 trillion SHIB being sold by Voyager on the same day as the announcement. Then you had the Fed minutes that came out and all of the markets tanked, right? So, yeah, you can expect that there's going to be a downward move. But with everything that's going on with Shibarium, yeah, I'm looking at upward potential that could definitely put you into multiples. That's what I'm looking at when I look at my crypto wallet. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions and figure it out, but don't panic. That's all I'm saying, as I don't want you to panic. Get away from that whole, no. The more you do your own research, the more you understand how things work. The more you understand how things work, the more calm you will be and the better judgment you should have. Straight up. Now, something that I did not know. XRP surpassed Bitcoin and Ethereum in daily transaction numbers. And apparently it's been going on since August 1st. What? Yeah. The daily number of transactions has consistently been led by XRP. I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit. There's really nothing else to this story, just that little tidbit. Now, if you look at that success of XRP, you look at XLM, Stellar, getting involved with MoneyGram, and all the work that they're doing for the little man around the world, you have two competing technologies that are being leveraged for totally different reasons. I don't believe they're competitors. I believe there's a space for both of them, and I'm looking at both of them. Now, my favorite news of the day is how the CFTC just told the SEC to go kick rocks. How'd they do that? Well, Coinbase is the first centralized exchange in the United States to offer, drumroll please, Bitcoin and Ethereum futures ETFs. Yeah. That's very interesting. That's wow. Then you layer on top of that the idea that people are starting to really be annoyed with Gary Gensler, and not for what you might think. They're starting, there's a certain word that you never want associated with your name because it just has bad connotations. If you're doing something, you're partnering with some people to do some stuff, partnering is the word. Partnered is the derivative that you would use to describe that. When you're doing something bad, the word is collude, colluded, colluding. Those are the words. Well, Gary Gensler has been accused of colluding with anti-crypto lawmakers and an association. Better Markets is the association, and people like Elizabeth Warren are the crypto haters, right? So I'm sitting back and I'm just saying to myself, ooh, yet another reason to get rid of this guy. The SEC is supposed to be neutral, not have an opinion. Clearly, Gary has an opinion, and that's not good. So we've got to work on that. So that's actually a very big deal when you look at everything that's going on right now. And, Rostam Benham, chairman of the CFTC, is saying to lawmakers, hey, we need good regulation to help us manage and regulate crypto. Not saying he wants to do this through, enforcement. No. He's been consistent in his messaging. We need regulation. We need pragmatic thought for this space. Yeah, that's good or bad, like them, don't like them. That's the outlook. That's the way. That's what we're looking for. That is exactly what we're looking for. Now, something else that interested me, MetaMask. MetaMask is a popular wallet. Yes, I use it. No, I'm not getting paid by them. Which brings to mind, hey, MetaMask, if you're watching, let's have a conversation. Just saying. I got a lot of things going on. But all jokes aside, MetaMask, their rise, they've been quiet for a while, but their rise, I saw an article in Cryptopolitan, and they're saying, MetaMask is looking like Google. In a good way. They're looking like Google of Web3. And I sat there before I read the article, and I started thinking about all the research that I've done, all the articles that I've done, all this stuff. And I started sitting there, all the websites that I visited that ask you to verify who you are through your MetaMask account, validate your decisions on their website using your MetaMask account. Then I read the article. Wow, that was a really, really good article. It's a good article. It's got a lot of nice little pearls in there, a lot of facts. It's still an opinion, but I thought it was a really good article that I was able to, again, going back to doing your own research, that I was able to leverage my own research, my own knowledge, so that when I read that article, I was open to any ideas that were there with the backdrop of my own ideas to be able to make a sound decision. Excuse me. And that's why I tell you to do your own research. Now, for those that are saying Polygon Labs isn't doing anything, it's too quiet, they just cut a deal. They just cut a marketing plan with SK Telecom. That is the big boy in South Korea for telecommunications, and they are building big-time Web3 stuff. In case you didn't know, South Korea is pretty tech savvy. Just putting that out there for you. Anyway, you know what we should do? We should get into the numbers. So let's hop on over. So we've got, let me just do this refresh real quick because I have not refreshed in about, actually since just before I started recording. So SEI, all the noise about SEI, and it's down 31%. Yeah. All that hoopla, all that noise about this new SEI thing, ranked number 105, and it's down 31%. I have to do some research. I don't know what it's all about, but there was big noise about it. SI or SEI, I don't know what it is, but I've got to do some research on it. And it's, again, down 31%. Bone, Shiba Swap, down 17%. That Harry Potter thing, I have no clue what that is. Don't even really care, but it's down 13%. Anybody else on there? SHIB is down 9%. Again, SHIB isn't down because what they're doing is not good. SHIB is down because just about everything is down. Pay attention. Do your own research. Get it right. Let's see, what else is out there? Uniswap is down 7%. This whole list, everybody's down. So I'm just looking for who I like. Hedera is down. Arbitrum is down 6% each. Helium, which, you know, I don't know how they still rank at 127th, but they're down 6%. Bitcoin Cash is down 7%. I don't care what people say. Bitcoin Cash still carries weight. Okay, they're ranked number 19. They're in the top 25 coins out there. So all that blah, blah, rah, rah about freaking Bitcoin Cash, they are still a player. Okay, down 7%. Uniswap, down 7%. Anybody else on there? Yeah, I don't care. Let's see. Anybody over here that I care about goes... These are the only positive ones, and they're all ranked above 200, except for these two. Sorry about that. Osmosis and a Cash Network. I have no idea who the hell they are. Don't even care. So that means that just about everybody's on the downside or moving laterally, right? Because you get down to 6% right here. And my list pulls from the top 250. So this is what we're looking at. So kind of moving laterally. Let's get to the next. Fear and Greed Index is at 52. Yesterday was 53. Now, I'm expecting for it to take a little bit of a dip, but that still demonstrates pent-up energy, and we're still in the neutral zone. So, right? I mean, sound mind, sound thinking, sure-footed decisions. That's what it equates to for me. We did drop in total TVL to about 1 billion down to 52 billion, 52.5 billion. There it is. Like I said, we're moving laterally, still above, still within my green, my green band right here, shown to you as 26,475 and 31,580. My next level down in between that barrier is 28.28. I keep telling you, I stick to that floor. Right, and we're near it, but we're not. I don't think we're going to hit it. I think we could take a little bit of a hit, but I don't think we're going to stay there. I think we're poised to come back up. I mean, if you look at all the negative things that have gone on, Voyager dumping all kinds of coins. They dumped a lot of Ethereum too. Rocket Swap getting hacked. They're based on Coinbase's layer 2 protocol base. There's been a lot of negativity, but with all of that negativity, still only dropped a little bit. We're still operating within this little band. This is why I say don't stress, don't freak out, don't panic. Then you look at, the big picture. Wow, it's coming up really fast now. I appreciate you guys, fixing that. This is awesome. It's one of my favorite websites to come to because it literally gives me a big picture of everything, and I can key in where I need to key in. Right now, everything is red, but Bitcoin at 28,513. That's only $1,000 off. Why are people freaking out? This is a buying opportunity. Look at Ethereum, 1787. Do I want to be above 1800? Hell yeah, I do. But this is a buying opportunity. Dollar cost average or averaging. That's what I'm talking about. XRP at 58 cents. Yeah, we were in the 60s. We knew it was going to dip down below, but it still hasn't taken a major hit. I want you to think about just earlier this year, where was it? 33 cents, 30 cents. Where is it now? Where is it? Look. Stop it. That's all I'm saying. I know SHIB took a major hit. It's in the 9s. It added back that 0 it just shaved, but it didn't have. You're talking about a macro event that had an effect across the whole sector. Pay attention to that. I keep telling you, there are micro events, there are macro events. A micro event is keyed in on a specific spot. Macro event is going to touch everything. we had a macro event, which is why I'm confident on so many different projects. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. Love it. All right. Keeps my head above water. Lets me know that me and my kids are doing the right thing. We're doing our research. We're paying attention to things. And we're sharing. Anyway, hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.